Are you tired of seeking validation from others and never feeling truly satisfied? It's time to learn how to cultivate self-love. I know firsthand how debilitating low self-esteem can be, always feeling like you're not good enough. But it wasn't until I hit rock bottom that I realized the only way to find true happiness is to learn to love myself. Join me on my journey to improving my relationship with myself and discovering the power of self-love. Tip number 1 is to make self-care a priority. One of the first things I learned on my journey was the importance of self-care. I realized that self-care is more about taking care of myself and ensuring that my physical, mental, and emotional needs are met before anything else. I started engaging more in activities that involved exercising, eating nutritious meals, getting enough sleep, and taking time to relax and have fun, and I cannot stress this enough, getting enough sleep. These days we're conditioned to think that the later you go to bed and the earlier you rise, the more productive you are. I want us to think of it as how productive are we during the hours we are awake. Because you could rise as early as 4 a.m. and because you don't have any agenda, you scroll your social media for a couple of hours without doing anything productive. On the other hand, you could wake up at 7 a.m., schedule your activities and have them all done by 4 p.m. See? It's more of time management than waking up early. At first, I struggled to prioritize myself and my needs, but as I consistently practiced self-care, I began to show myself that I was worthy of love and care. Not only did my self-care habits improve my physical and mental health, but they also helped me to reduce stress and enhance my overall well-being. Tip number 2 is to embrace our imperfections, and this is a crucial step in cultivating self-love. I had always been hard on myself, criticizing every little flaw and mistake, and I'm sure you can relate. You feel like you're not successful because you're not good-looking or muscular, or you don't have a high IQ like your colleague in the IT department. But I realized that no one is perfect, and what I have, the other person lacks. And it's essential to embrace our flaws and imperfections. We should realize that we are created differently with different capabilities. Some of us are good with figures, others are perfect with the brush and canvas, and others sing melodies fit for heaven. So, how about we embrace these and make a world that is full of diverse talent? Still, this was a difficult process for me, but it was so liberating to let go of the pressure to be perfect and just be myself. I began to focus on the things that make me unique and special, reminding myself that everyone has their own strengths and weaknesses, and it's okay not to be like everyone else. Then I started to cultivate gratitude, which is our tip number 3. One of the most transformative practices I discovered on my journey was cultivating gratitude. Gratitude involves focusing on the things that we are thankful for rather than dwelling on negative or stressful circumstances. And it's not just about focusing on what we're thankful for, we should also learn to appreciate what we have, where we are, and the people we have in our lives that help us on our journey to becoming our better selves. As I began to practice gratitude, I noticed a significant shift in my mindset. I started a gratitude journal where I write down a few things that I am grateful for each day. And it has been amazing to see how even the smallest things could bring me joy and happiness. Whether it was a warm cup of coffee in the morning or a supportive group of friends, I learned to appreciate the things that I often took for granted. Tip number 4 is to surround ourselves with supportive individuals. Another crucial aspect of my journey was learning to surround myself with supportive individuals. People I can easily open up to and talk about issues without feeling judged. I realized that the people we surround ourselves with can significantly influence our mindset and self-perception. I made an effort to surround myself with people who were positive, supportive, and encouraging. These people became an integral part of my journey, lifting me up and providing a positive influence in my life. Remember the quote, "Show me your friends and I'll show you who you are." Cultivating self-love has been a long and emotional journey for me, but it has been so worth it. I've learned that self-love is an ongoing process that requires effort and dedication. By prioritizing self-care, embracing my imperfections, cultivating gratitude, and surrounding myself with supportive individuals, I have been able to improve my relationship with myself and cultivate a deep sense of self-love. I've learned that self-love is not something that I can achieve overnight, but with time and practice, I can learn to love and accept myself just the way I am. If you've been struggling with self-love and acceptance, please share in the comments below and tell me what you did to come out of it, and to those who have been practicing self-love for a while, how has your journey been? Remember, self-love does not mean selfishness.